that just dropped. So now I see me, I see you.
Right. So I'm
And
guessing
it says live it says live at the top, so we should be good.
right on the right side it said creating live. So I'm gonna check on my phone to see if it went.
I got I tapped the screen, I see things to do together, watch together, share your screen, camera on, phone. But I don't know if I can invite effect. Well, he just said effects, background, lighting. Now I see all that, so I don't know. I don't know what happened with him. I don't know if we can
Oh yeah.
if I can invite anybody from my end. I don't see that.
Oh yeah. We're live, G.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Now we're just going.
I like the shirt, my brother.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Look, hey, we infringing on brands.
Yeah, right.
Brand infringement, you know.
Yeah,
Shout out to my boy Rob Love for that one. Rob Love put me on with that. He was just like, you know what? Shit, hell. I wear Louis Vuitton, just wear it upside down.
right, right. Yeah, and it say
Okay, it says room is locked. Let's unlock that. Otherwise, it's just us.
right. I remember a couple years ago, I was doing a show, and this light skinned dude that I was rocking with, he's just like, "Yo, I got a partner that'll come and chill." And I was like, "Cool, bring him in." Here we are,
Right.
nigga. Here we are, nigga. 6 years later.
Yo, that shit was crazy to me because that was May of 16. And I was like, yo, that is coming up soon.
Yeah, we locking in on 6 years later, bro.
Damn. Crazy
And
shit.
I've enjoyed the ride. I've enjoyed all the fifths we done drank. Like the jokes we've shared, the personal shit we've shared, bro. I will say to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I salute you, my brother.
Man, I am empty-handed like an asshole.
Don't worry about it. Assholes don't have hands, so you good. You good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo, it has been a hell of a ride, though. Shoot, what
But
was that?
it's been fun.
Hell yeah, what was that? Summer 17. All we needed was damn half a tank of gas, a food stamp card, and a fifth. We was gonna be all right.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
hit the store, get some sandwiches, made sure we had enough to get that fifth, put about 20 in the tank. We was all over the damn city.
And we was good.
Oh man, hell yeah.
And we was good, man. So
That
no, I enjoy you for I appreciate you for enjoying this ride with your boy. You dig?
oh man, it's been love, man. It's been love, truly, man. Like I can't even.
We done seen a lot of shit. Like
Ooh, boy.
we done seen Facebook Live videos.
Motherfucker, like nigga.
We done hung with some celebrities.
Yeah, man.
And it's just two dudes that just love what they do. So I appreciate you, man.
That is all it is, man. Like, just you know what? Hey, you do the same thing I do. We should hang out.
We drink,
Hey, right,
and we laugh.
right.
Everything else,
You know, if anything else,
comes
hell,
when it comes.
we both got locks. Shit,
Right.
It's like, yeah, we brothers from the forehead up.
And then this is the dopest part for me. You came with me home to Connecticut.
Yes.
And since you've been to Connecticut, bro, there has not been a time I've called and talked to my grandmother, and she said, "How that boy doing?" What boy? The crazy one. My other grandson.
Oh
Good.
man,
He good. Y'all
shout
still
out,
talking? Yeah, we still talking.
shout
That's
out
the
to
homie.
grandma.
Right, yeah,
Grandma keep it 100.5 real, boy.
right, and she keep the family together. Y'all ain't fall out, did you? Nah, we good. Like, I ain't see him on the show. It's stuff he trying to accomplish too, man. All right,
Right.
long as y'all ain't fall out.
No, we good.
But you tell him I said, hey,
Right.
yes, ma'am, I will.
I'm gonna tell you like this: your mama pull out some more of that that 3-day-old potato salad, boy. She got me at that table. I was like,
that fried what we have? Fried chicken, potato salad,
fried chicken, tater salad. Damn,
we talking 1 o'clock in the morning. We got there like
right. I'm talking about, but it's like Soul Food Sunday.
Right. Right.
Yeah, man. Shoot.
Well, I'm
hey, you You know what was so crazy about that trip though? Did you notice how the days just kind of meshed together?
Oh yeah, I forgot what was Monday and what was Friday. I didn't remember.
Dude, did you ever sleep?
A little bit, a little
Because
bit
we
between.
kept some late nights.
Yeah, hang with Uncle Lenny. Shout out to Uncle Lenny.
Definitely shout out to Uncle Lenny.
And I'm going. You know, when you met me, you know, we do my grandfather's memorial January 31st every year. Do the,
Okay.
you know, the family dinner. Da da da. This year they pushed it back from January to Memorial Day weekend. This year they gonna do it.
Oh, so in
And
May.
yeah, so I'm going up there in May. I got a single drop in May 5th, which is his birthday, and it's a song dedicated to him. And I just talked. We actually just did an interview with my uncle. He has a platform now, which is dope.
Which uncle is this?
Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Cowboys. Uncle Lou.
that damn Cowboys fan.
Yes, sir.
But he has his platform now, and he interviewed me in demo, and he was like, "Well, y'all coming up for that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming." He was like, "Well, you know, I got the generator, I got the board, I got the speakers. Why don't y'all perform?" I was like, "You know what? I didn't even think about that. The song is just dropping just before that for my grandfather and the stuff that we
Right.
doing. So we gonna go up there and put on a little concert
Man,
for
come
my
on,
grandfather's
man.
memorial joint."
You Stratford's hometown boy, man. You gotta come
Right.
back and perform.
Yeah. And then on his thing is some other people that chimed in from the function he deal with, and they're putting something together for the summer, and they just booked us to be their artists to perform at what they doing over the summer. So we're going up there twice. We're gonna go in May, and then we're gonna go back over the summer and knock it out. So if you ain't doing nothing Memorial Day, if you don't got nothing planned, bro, let's take that trip.
No doubt. I'm here for it.
Strike the band up.
Man.
Let's go see grandma.
Hey, between Grandma, Lenny, Mama, shoot. all them.
Yeah, they piss me off sometimes because they call me and they don't ask about me, how I'm doing. Hey, how Agony doing? I don't be in my feelings, but I don't be in my feelings, but it be like, damn, you ain't asking nothing about
man,
me.
They love that Southern boy, man.
Yeah, they do.
Came but they fit right in. Cause here, y'all are just as crazy as my damn family.
Right. Right. Absolutely. But nah, real talk though, bro. My family, once you came up there, bro, and we had fun and we kicked it. Every time I call, I don't give a fuck which one I call. Yo, what up with Agony? It don't matter who I call. What up? Where my boy at? Where my boy at? So yeah, my family definitely they definitely got love for you, bro.
Hey, I love them too, man. I love them too. Lenny had jokes for me from the time I hit the porch. And
Right.
you know what? One of the things
Jokes
about
and drinks.
that was one of the things about Lenny, but nobody was safe.
Nah.
Nobody was safe. When he started cracking on the blind lady, I said, "No, you can't do that."
Yeah. Bro, it's been that way since I remember. So, and he older than me, so
right.
It's been like that all my life. All my life I had to fight. But yeah,
Yes.
we definitely that's the game plan. I'm gonna go up there that for Memorial Day, man. So you know we'll chop it up between now and then.
Definitely.
If you don't got nothing booked and planned, let's ride out, bro. Have some fun for the weekend.
No doubt, man. Shoot, that sounds like a winner. Hell, I might book and plan that. That be the booking plan.
Right.
Tell me about the situation at this past weekend.
Oh man. Shout out to the homie Demo, man. We got booked for a fashion show in Nashville. So, you know, we went up there. It was a fashion show. It was some things that happened at this fashion show that I wasn't expecting. You know, we went from my little homie Manson. He does mime dancing, and he came and he brought church to the function.
Oh no, that's not church. That's church,
bro. Like he had people in there crying, and like I was watching the room, like wow, like what he did moved people. And then we got the mic and we picked the energy up. And then it was a lady that was her name was the Classic Dancer. So everybody was expecting, you know, ballet.
Right.
That. Bro, she was a stripper, nigga. She hit the floor. She was doing the split drops. And it was like, wait, what just happened? Like
she said the classic dancer, and she's a stripper.
Bro, she did what she planned on doing. But for us, we went. We weren't supposed to host. But once we got the mics and the energy went up, they gave us. We ended up hosting the second half of the show.
But
But
you know what? That's not the first time that's happened. Where
bro,
we go to a said event.
yep,
There's a named host,
yep,
and before I know it, you got that drink in your hand and you got the mic in the other hand.
bro. Think about it. When we went to Connecticut, we went to a bar. I ain't been home, and I don't know how long. We went to the bar, and we ended up with the mic.
That happened, didn't it?
But yeah,
That
twice.
that was that bar that had the three sides. So 'cause I remember
Right.
it was windy as hell. It was actually cold in that bar because one side was open.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. Matter of fact, you did end up with the damn mic before it was all said and done.
Bro. Just and it just happens that way. I don't know why. It just wherever I go, somehow I end up with a microphone. But I'm cool with that because I love what I do.
Yeah.
But this trip to Nashville, man, we went, and I think for me the dopest part of it, we opened the show. The joint we just dropped called "Work That Runway," which is dedicated to the fashion world.
Yeah.
And and then at halftime when they did the intermission, we opened the second half. But to be on the runway performing and then have people waving their phone at you, showing you that they just downloaded your song, for me that was dope, bro.
That's big shit though.
Especially I ain't done music. When I met you, I told you I used to do music, but I ain't done music in like 10 years. So I'm now back doing it, and I just dropped my first joint where it's on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff, and the reception I'm getting from it, man, that is dope. It's dope.
Hell yeah.
I said dope. I said dope because I see it on your shirt. But yeah, that's
Right.
dope.
Hey, I just let y'all know my homie can read too.
Right.
Definitely. Yo, hold on. Let me grab that junk right now, man. Cause shoot, they can't say I don't own the rights to this music because he does.
Yeah, it's mine. But yeah, I just dropped 2 singles. Are You Looking For Me? And matter of fact, can somebody tell me? You remember Monteria? She came on the show, her son got killed by the cops.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a song dedicated to them, and she gave me a list of names of other moms. So I added those to the song, and she sent them to the song, and they called her back like, yo, that's a green light on that. And they all gave me their blessings to use their stories in the song. So right now I have we just dropped 4 back to back. But Are You Looking For Me is my latest single. We did Work That Runway. Can Somebody Tell Me? Demo dropped Baby Girl, and he dropped what was the other one, Demo? The songs you just dropped, Baby Girl, and what was the other one? I said that one already. Am I missing one?
This year?
Just this last month. It was
Baby girl and work out runways, all I
okay, yeah. So yeah, those are the ones we dropped. Yep. Yeah, that's that Work the Runway joint. Yep.
See that? See that cloud next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in there.
Yeah, so if you look him up, that's my homie, man. I rock with this dude hard, man. And the dopest part about doing music with him is watching him in the process. He's 95% deaf.
You said deaf?
Yeah.
Like in his ear?
Yeah. Like he's
Not
95% deaf. One
not
ear is at a 0, the other ear is at like a 5.
not like Def Jam, like deaf.
Nope. With the hearing aid, he's only at a 5 out of 10. He's at a 5. So, and the first time I was in the studio with him, the dude, the mic, you know how you got to plug the mic jack into the wall thing. They was missing that piece, but we was paying for studio time. So he put his hand on the glass and told me, he said, "Yo, just count me down. Let me know when to come in." He felt the beat. We turned the music all the way up on the outside. He was in the booth, and he just felt the glass and caught the beat. And I was like, "Go!" And he hit it. That song is about to drop. It's called "It's a Party," bro. So
That's deep.
working with him, bro, it's so dope to watch the process of how he does things.
Yeah.
To you know what I mean?
To be able to move around there, right?
Right.
With music being 100% sound,
right.
he's able to feel his way through it. That's dope.
Yeah, and that analogy you just said is even doper, and I'm gonna tell him that, and we're gonna use that. We are gonna use that for music to be a. Hey, he said for music to be 100% sound and you feel your way around it. That's dope. he said tell him thank you, man. Damn, that's dope.
And that's what you're gonna get here on the Dope Show.
Yeah. So I mean, bro, since you met me, I always talked about I was doing music. Yeah, I used to do music, but well, I'm back in my notebook heavy. It's right now. We're not. I was gonna put out an album, and he was like, "Nah, let's no albums. Let's do all singles this year, just this year." So by the end of this year, you're gonna have at least 20 songs, either a combination of us or solo joints from me and him. By the end of 2021, it's gonna be 20 songs out. He already got a bunch of stuff out on Spotify and Pandora and all that good stuff. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I trying to, since you met me, I do a lot of stuff, but music has always been my first love, and I'm back there. So
there it go, man.
Full circle.
Full circle. That's how it always happens. Hey, that's how we keep running into each other.
Right. It'd be a full circle. Like I'll be listening to my GPS. When you get to the roundabout, take a left. And I'll be like, oh, it's Agony.
You'll be like, oh shit, that was a liquor store. Hey, Saga, what's happening?
To get a fifth, take a left. Oh, it's Agony.
Yeah, he over there. Yeah, man. Yo, new job that had me bogged down. I ain't had a drink since last Fridays, but this
last time we talked, I didn't have a drink and you did. So I'll cheers for you, my brother.
Appreciate it. But yeah, we gonna end this depression drought streak or whatever you call it. Because I'm telling y'all now, I'm not trying to quit. I just haven't had time to drink.
Yeah, bro, you've been on the move since we met. We both been doing a lot of stuff, and since we stopped the whole show situation, bro, I pay attention to what you do, man, and I applaud you.
Man, trying to be everywhere and nowhere, G.
Keep grinding.
Oh, all day. All day. And you know what? It's one of those things too. I bore easily. So you look at my resume, I've done damn near everything. I was a model for a summer.
I remember.
I taught. I was a teacher for some years. That was cool. Yeah, I still DJ. Like I said, I used to rap, but then I don't know. I just hated how convoluted the game got with so much of the nonsense. And if you on there really kicking some dope shit or you kicking some truth, you're subjected to the underground. Like you don't get that mainstream radio play. So I found another avenue. Let's see. I'll take this rap thing I used to do and take all the music out of it. Boom, spoken word. Got that. So that was my venture for last year. I actually got to perform. Yo, shout out to V Speak Life.
Yeah.
She had she got the whole Shattered Masterpiece thing. The foundation for domestic violence survivors or whatnot. But she used to do the open mic spoken word first Saturday of the month.
Yeah.
January I got to perform. Did my thing. I killed it. I didn't win, but you know what? I just need to get on stage and get that rust out.
Right.
March, I DJ'd the event, and I was the last event she had because everything got shut down after that.
Right.
But
and she's she radio family.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean, so
absolutely,
her show was dope too. So
yeah, definitely.
Shout out to V.
Definitely shout out to V Speak Life, man. It's good people's right there. But yeah, so spoken word's been my next venture. I said I was coming for that trophy last year. I didn't get a chance to because I couldn't get nowhere and perform. And I don't know about doing this live thing and performing, man. Somebody record this shit and then run back and be like, yeah, I am Agony. I'm like, no, you're not. What the hell? Lying ass.
Hey, I don't know if you've been on it because I know it's like strictly iPhone shit, but that Clubhouse platform,
I've heard of it. I've never used it,
bro. If it's as iPhone only as of right now, but I was on there, and you go in this couple rooms. I went in one room where it was a lot of record execs and artists, DJs, publicists, and they were doing music reviews. reviews. So the song I just dropped, "Are You Looking for Me?" I put it in there, and the feedback I got was like incredible. And then
Mm.
I put "Can Somebody Tell Me?" I played that one next, and the room got silent. And the first girl that responded was like in tears, and she was like, "Yo, I just went through what you just talked about. The cops kicked in her door and drew guns on her 2-year-old and her 5-year-old,
Wow.
and snatched her husband up. And then it turned out that her husband was the wrong person, which back to Monteria with her son being
Her
shot,
son.
and
Right.
he was the wrong person. She was in tears, and everybody, like the dude that moderated the room, he was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Yo, I need every." There was like 65 people in there. I don't care what y'all doing right now. I don't want y'all to go stream the song. Everybody that's a part of this room, a part of this organization, I want y'all all to go download it. Y'all all go buy that. It's only $1.
Yeah.
We on all them platforms, and it's 99 cents. And for me that was dope. Like for me to not be doing music in 10 years, and now I do something, and people are really affected by it. Like man, that shit
Yeah.
is so fucking dope to me, yo.
I mean, it's one of those things, man. If you got that gift, man, your pen don't never die. The pen don't
Right,
dry up. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You know what's the hardest part for me doing this now? Because I hadn't. Oh God, last time I've been in somebody's studio recording, shit. Oh man, I think I was like 28, 29. So we talking about a little less than 10 years ago. But now the hardest part for me has been memorizing. My memory ain't where it used to be. So
Right.
like I would go in the studio and literally I'm in the studio like this. I'm rapping off my paper. So when I get it home, I'm gonna listen to it over and over and over again. I'm gonna have it memorized by the time it's time to do a show. With spoken word, it's all on paper. So I'm just
Right,
sitting up here.
right,
So I gotta actually sit here and study. Okay, I think I got that part down. What I started doing was doing voice recordings on my phone, playing it back over and over. But it's weird because I got some dude with a deep voice, goddamn, yelling all these metaphors at me. That shit start making me nervous, and I was like, "Oh wait a minute, that's me. Never
right.
mind."
I was about to say, ain't that you?
Right.
I think the easiest thing is like you said, getting back on stage. Once you get back on stage, you that like it's just like riding a bike. You get back to it.
Mm-hmm.
You get back
That's
to it.
and see, the stage was never my issue doing music. With music, my issue was always the studio. I hated studio, and I'm just like, yo, let's just get this shit over with. Let me go in here. Okay, nah, that don't sound right. Do it again. God damn it. Okay, do that one over, and then you gotta overlap and go back in and do ad libs and layer it 3 times. Man, the studio was a chore. I was like, yo, when can we go perform after we do
Right,
studio? God damn.
right.
I used to hate that shit, man.
No,
But
but
it,
that spoken word is a whole different it's a whole different beast in itself, man. And it's just because there's no layering. It's you with the mic and the crowd.
yeah,
Just like the comedy thing, bro. You know me. We say funny shit all
facts.
the time.
Facts.
So when shout out to Chuck Brown, when Chuck Brown hit me and said he was on the comedy night and he wanted me to come and do stand up, and bro, when I tell you I was shitting bricks because I'm not a comedian.
No,
I say funny shit, but I'm not a comedian.
no.
But I did it in the fact that the crowd appreciated when I first got on stage. Hey, I've never done this before, and I'm attempt this, and I did my little spiel, and I ended with my grandmother beat me with the slipper because I locked her meat in the oven, and they bro they gave me that's I yeah you laughing when we go back to Connecticut. Let's talk about it with grandma. All right, so I'll give you the story because you laughing. I get the story because you find it funny. I get the story. The old school ovens. When you hit the lever and slide it over, it locks it and puts it on clean mode. She
Okay.
said she said go in the kitchen, open the oven, and tell me if the meat is brown. So I went in the kitchen, I opened the oven. Yes, the meat's brown. She said okay, close it, and I closed it, and I just slid the lever as I walked out. Like I'm not even thinking, just slid the lever
You had to lock the oven back. You ain't
and
want
put
nobody to
it,
go in there and get the meat.
but it put it on clean.
So now she got all kind of detergent in the meatloaf.
No, bro. When the oven goes into clean mode, it gets super hot and melts all the extra shit off. So
Uh-huh.
her pot roast turned into pot charcoal. And bro, she was so mad with me. She smacked me with her slipper, and I had a slipper print on my face. So when we went to church, that Sunday, I still had a slipper print, and the preacher asked me, "What's wrong with your face?" And I didn't say nothing. I just looked at her.
Hell no.
You know what happens in my house stays in my house.
Stays in my house.
Right.
Facts.
So I didn't tell on her. I just looked at her, and so I ended the joke with, so after he got a slipper print, and the crowd went nuts. Like, and for me, it was dope because I didn't think nobody was really gonna find that funny, but the crowd, like, they went nuts, and they gave me applause and all that good stuff. And then Angel came up behind me.
She did a set.
She did a set too. So it was dope to have both of us together performing. Was dope. So that was the second one that I did, but I sometimes I think maybe I should try it, like on some, not full time, but you get what I'm saying. But
right,
I make everybody, everywhere we go, everybody laugh that's around us. They have no fucking choice. They have no choice but to laugh because that's what we do.
When them cups get filled up and then eventually emptied and then filled back up and emptied again.
I think it's just the spotlight where you're sitting there.
Right.
Your job is to make everybody. It's a difference between being funny and being a comedian.
These are big difference. Because the thing is,
big difference.
I can't funny on cue.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I could say some random shit,
No, you can funny on cue though, because it was the dude Q that we was talking about that day, and you was cracking jokes the whole time. So you can funny on cue. Nah, but it's different from us sitting around drinking, laughing, and talking, and being on stage. And your job is to make everybody laugh. It's a difference, a whole big difference,
a whole nother world, man. That's
but
why
like you said.
I get up there and be like, "Hey, how y'all doing, motherfuckers? Was that funny, y'all? Okay, what about this one?
Right.
Fuck y'all.
Right.
That wasn't funny either, huh?
But you know, since we linked, is give me a microphone in the crowd and a drink, I'm good to go.
These are
so
facts.
I grew into a lot of that, like even hosting, bro. I was so nervous when I first moved here and started getting booked to host stuff. I was, even with the show, to the last show we did, we come on at 8 o'clock, 7:55, my heart beating, I'm nervous. I still get nervous before we start.
You know what?
But that's passion. That's the passion for what we do.
I was the other way around. I was good up until it was like one of those things where I'm almost like in meditation mode. When they say go, all right, yo, it's DJ Agony here. Let's get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Bobby Stevens, the teacher, no longer exists for the next couple of hours. Y'all finna get that nigga Ray from Decatur.
Man, me, bro, I don't care. Even let's go back to the most recent event we did, Lyric's wedding. Bro, I had the mic in hand. I was
shout out to the homie Larry's. That was
good. I was over there with you, and I was good. But when it was time for me to walk out and start addressing everything, my heart was beating. It's because I still have that excitement for what I do. Right. So I always get butterflies and I always get nervous just before I do it.
Right. It's almost like that first time jitters. You get
all over again. Every time I do it do the same thing all over again. I love what I do, man, and I've had fun doing it.
Yeah. Shit. I mean, this stuff we done did just and over the last 5 years. Like I'm talking about, I took it cross country and everything. And like I said, it's way more shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this new branding situation I got going on. Shout out to the Dope Show, my co-host Nelly Truth. It's one of those things to where this is just an extension of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the left of the right hand. No, wait a minute, hold up.
Whatever the hell you was about to say just now, it works for me.
Pick one of these. It's the other one or some shit.
Yeah. But bro, we've had good deep conversations on the show. And even now today, I got a text message. On Facebook, I got a message from somebody that was on the show like over a year ago. Mm-hmm. That connected me with somebody else. Was like, yo, they brought me in and they treated me like family and they made me feel like my that's the truth right there. That's the truth right there. They made me feel like what I was doing wasn't in vain, like stuff like that. I haven't been on the air in over a year, but I'm still getting these messages.
Facts.
That makes me feel good that some like you appreciate what we did for you. And I have a new show besides bringing back the radio show. And I'm gonna need you to come kick it with me a couple times, bro. I got a food review show coming up.
A food review show?
It's called All the Smoke. I'm gonna send you. I said I already did the video, the intro video, all that stuff. I send it to you, but it's called All the Smoke because I don't care where you at. You know, whenever you cook, there's smoke involved. I don't care if you're on the grill.
At least if you're doing it right. If you cooking and ain't no smoke, you're doing something horribly wrong.
Right, or you cooking the wrong thing. You in like a crock pot or what's the new shit that's out? The air fryer.
Air fryer.
Ain't no smoking that shit.
Hey, don't flex though. I fuck with the air fryer.
No, the air fryer works good, but there's no smoke in it. But when you open it, if it's hot enough, that steam gonna come out. So I want
that's a fire.
I want all the smoke. That's the message is I want all the smoke. So it's restaurants that be doing them challenges. Buffalo. I had a conversation with a manager from Buffalo Wild Wings. They have their I forgot the name of their wings, but you have 12 minutes to eat these 6 wings that are super hot.
Isn't it called the 4-alarm or something like that?
It's something like that, yeah. But one of the dudes that did the challenge had blisters on his fingers. So I'm like, well, shit, you ate that shit? Like, but it's restaurants that do challenges. Have you ever seen a tomahawk steak, bro?
Yeah.
That 40 ounce steak. Oh, I'm coming for all that. Like, and we gonna have fun doing it
in one sitting.
Yeah, I have no choice, bro. I have no choice.
That's grown, man.
So yeah, we going to do the challenges. Is with us traveling is little hole in the wall spots that don't get no exposure. So we want to go in there and show them some love and let people know what they doing. So the show is called All the Smoke because I want all the smoke. Okay, I don't care if it's the grill, the stove, the damn George Foreman. I want all the smoke.
Yeah, as long as it ain't pork.
Right.
That boy said he gonna do a tomahawk steak. You know that bone in that thing sits like my forearm?
Bro, that shit longer than your forearm.
Shit. Bro. We're going uphill at this point.
A couple weeks ago, when I was in Orlando, we went to it was a restaurant on the beach. It wasn't a tomahawk steak that they had, but they had a 36-ounce steak, and I was like, well, can you show me what it looks like? Bro, they brought that shit out and showed me like how thick and how big that steak was. I was like, wow. And that's not even a tomahawk? That tomahawk big. You gotta work out. You gotta prepare for that. You gotta train.
Yeah. And see,
you gotta train for that shit,
it was one time me and my nephew went out and he ordered one, but he had no intentions on eating this whole thing. He literally cut it in half, said, can you box this part? I mean, eat this part.
And that still was too much.
Yeah, he got it down. He a trooper.
That tomahawk ain't no joke, bro. That's like you. That's a kid. like that. That's a whole kid on a plate. Like that shit big, bro.
40 ounces. Like, that's a big steak. Like
the only 40 ounces I'm used to is beer.
Right, like I've drank 40 ounces. I've drank. Yo, speaking of 40 ounces, we gotta go all the way back to Connecticut for this.
Shout out to Uncle Lenny.
Shout out to Uncle Lenny. That was the first time I ever seen people. I want y'all to hear this. This is the first time I ever seen a 42-ounce beer. 42.
Yeah. I remember we walked with him to the corner store. I remember that.
42 ounces, people. In one beer. And that dude told me the price. I think I got like 2 for $6. I hurry up and threw that money up there, ran out the door before he changed his mind. Hell nah, you ain't getting this bag. And it's 42 ounces. You know what, Mr. Man behind the glass, you stupid, sir. But I'm finna be drunk. I'm holler at you though. 42-ounce beers. You know what? And some tell me I need to look for that. And some tell me maybe you shouldn't. I'll probably look for that this weekend. Definitely.
This weekend especially. But that's another story. That's a whole nother story.
This weekend, man. Yo, and Sunday, Sunday, March 14th, man, the Cosmopolitan. I will be hosting and emceeing. Streets 94.5 will be there. It's gonna be a big thing. So, like, yo, Y'all clear your schedules out. Doors open at 8. Have your asses there.
I'm in the building, bro. Support, show
Right.
love to my brother.
No doubt. No doubt. Dope ENT will be in the building. Dope Enterprise will definitely be in the building. So, yo, y'all definitely come out, like, support, what have you. You know what I'm saying? And let's go and have some fun with this thing, man.
For sure.
Definitely go out and have
I'm
fun
proud
with
of you, bro. I'm proud of you. Like when we had the farewell agony show, he was like, bro, it's some things that I got on my mind that I want to do, and I was like, bro, just do it.
it. Yeah.
And even with COVID, it's been little small steps, but it's still steps.
No doubt.
So
No doubt.
to still see you grinding and still see you doing your thing, man. I applaud you, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
I salute you, and I always got your back, man.
No doubt, man. It's one of the things like, yeah, we sometimes we have to square up and get regular jobs because folks got kids and bills and stuff like that. But at the same time, man, that whole entertainment thing is gonna be in you.
Why you said that shit like that shit was so small? Folks got kids and bills, they got sneakers and t-shirts.
Right, because I mean, yeah, I'm standing in front of 30 students trying to teach them Pythagorean theorem, but I'd much rather be behind my damn new marks. I'd much rather be somewhere cutting. Right. That's on everything, But I will say this: teaching is one of the few jobs or professions I've had in my life that I actually enjoyed it. Like it had its moments.
No, I know, and this is just from my point of view. I know you enjoyed it, bro, because it's been some times where we would be like having like a gut busting laugh, and you break into like a math problem, and I'm like, what? Fuck you just say? Oh, nigga, that shit was funny as hell. But the square root of yeah, my nigga, math teacher.
It'd be something like, yo, what the fuck is he? I remember the first time I told you that this was the fucked up thing. I can't remember who was standing there. I know we was at 106. It was like, yeah, my boy, math teacher. Hey, watch this. Ex-drug dealer. I said, nigga, shut the fuck up. Damn, nigga, you gotta tell her, damn.
Yeah. The first time that was said, I was like, that nigga ain't no math teacher. But listening, it's not even the math. Listening to your love of music.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It's a lot of well-known DJs that don't have your vernacular when it comes to music.
Right.
And
that was one of the biggest reasons I wanted Slim in here. That shout out to my boy Antonio Slim.
Hey, Slim, another one, man. Slim is he's a historian.
He is very much so. Look, if you want to get him started, get on the subject of Marvin Gaye, and then sit back, get you one of these.
No, you hit him up, say Marvin Gaye, and then say Teddy, and just let him go.
Right, and then
he will take you from then to now. Who sampled their music? How many times they did
you one of these and be like
wrong?
Okay. Okay. Barry Gordy's sister. Okay, got that.
Bro, listen, like I love music. I love all music, and sitting around y'all two together, it gave me a whole different love for music because it's a lot of stuff that I didn't know as a music head. It's stuff that I didn't know, but to hear y'all and how in depth y'all go, and you go deep, but he go on a whole nother tangent.
These are facts.
Like he be like, well, the first Nintendo cartridge was invented at that time, and
right.
Luther Vandross was one that said he blew the dust out of and it didn't come out the first time, so he was like, and like he know all that stuff. Like
these are facts.
Slim, man. Slim is when it comes to music, man. I don't listen to everybody, but I will sit down and don't say nothing. And let Slim just talk for hours. Remember, he was a guest host on the show, bro. We had a 2-hour show, and our guest left. I thought I was the guest. Well, Slim was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt. Like, we'll come back next week. We'll fix it.
We'll fit you in somewhere.
But that dude, I don't care what MC, DJ you talk about. This dude has knowledge that's
We
impeccable.
we are talking about a living music encyclopedia. Like
Right. Right.
it's not too much you could bring up to Slim and he'll be like, yo, I ain't never heard of that. I
And
and
and,
I,
and it,
I think I don't think I've ever heard him say that he's not heard of something, at least heard of it.
but this is the crazy stuff. I don't care what artist you bring up. If you bring up an artist, he knows the verse. It's not just the name. He knows the verse, and it don't matter if it's R&B, hip hop, rock and roll. He covers all lanes, and
Right.
he knows the music. Some people like, yeah, I heard of that. No, nigga, I said, hey, you ever watched American Idol? You ever seen American Idol? He be like, yeah. What season? Like
And
he
then
know who
go from
sung.
there.
He know who sung what song, what episode. Like he is a music crackhead.
These are facts.
He's a music crackhead, and I love him for it.
Yeah,
because,
definitely, man. Because
we've
had some conversations with like, damn, this fucking knowledge he's spitting. I wish we could have recorded this.
Right. I thought you were about to say, damn, he's still talking because he'll go and keep going and keep. But you.
But at the same time, it's not boring. You sit up there like,
no, not at all.
You sit up there like, wait a minute, that happened? Really?
Right. And then you be like, Alexa did this, and Alexa be like, don't ask me, ask Slim. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Hey Slim, what you say again? Like, but no, shout out to Slim, man. That dude knows music.
That man down to the bone, man. Yo,
speaking of which, music.
Speaking of Slim and other dudes that's come across our path, it came up on my memories today. Yo, shout out to my first co-host back when I was 18. We had a show.
Seen the picture. I seen the picture.
Song. My boy DJ Big Just, aka
Justin. It was at Bakari's.
Yes.
I seen it.
But that's another music head. Justin was the one that actually was like, you know what, kind of spread your mind a little bit. So I put him on the Project Pat. He put me on the Linkin Park. And I remember that was freshman year of college. So we're talking about like 01, 02. I remember the Gorillaz was real heavy then. And what was that song? Clint Eastwood. God, we used to listen to that shit so much. Between that, Linkin Park, Numb, like, this was stuff that without him, I would have never listened to this shit.
Right.
And he'd be like, oh yeah, this shit dope. I was like, yeah, it is. But at the same time, would he put in Sound Bombings 1, Sound Bombings 2, Sound Bombings 3? Absolutely. He was a big Mos Def fan, big Pharoah Monch fan. It's just like, okay, so this dude's in a little bit of everything.
Right.
But yeah,
you got to be like that, man.
You do. At 18, I wasn't trying to hear nothing but 3-6 and Pastor Troy.
Right.
But no, I mean,
that palette is dope to be able to. I don't care what like me. Since you met me, like I listen to everything, bro. R&B, hip hop, gospel. I listen to everything, and I appreciate everything. But
that's true.
But your boy that you talk about now knows a lot. But I don't know. I think if I ever went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and they give me the phone a friend, I'm calling Slim.
Right.
Hey Slim, this ain't about music right now, but I know you know a lot of shit, so I need to know who put the ink in the pen that signed the Men's and Page Proclamation. I need to know who put the ink in the pen. Like, and he's like, oh, that's easy. I'm like, yo, because Jigga said, and then, but KRS-One was the first one that quoted it, and then when you think about Rakim, like he'll go through the whole list. Like, but shout out to both of them, man. Definitely. Yeah. I seen the memory, and that. I was like, yo, that's crazy because your quote, it was six. This is 16 years of radio.
These are
between us.
That was
dope.
That was my first co-host. I remember we used to have Throwdown Thursday. Thursday nights after class, we would get drunk as shit. Then next thing you know, our show was Friday morning.
Oh, so you brought your past bullshit to me, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Thursday is a great night to get drunk
because our show was on Thursday.
and I remember them the first station we was at, we wouldn't goddamn go to the station before we stopped by that liquor store on Highway 85.
And then, what you talking about? The one that kicked us out because they said we did the security breach because we left the door open to go get set off the car. The
Right.
fireman.
Right, but that then
Shut-
we had alcohol in the studio. It's like, yeah, in the studio, in myself.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You know, shit happens. I ain't
Right.
mad at them. Bro, I was not following nobody affiliated, nothing. I'm over it now. You
Yeah.
know, I'm over it now. Shout out to 106liveradio.com. Shout out to
Right.
them. But yeah, that separation was uncalled for. But it is what it is.
Right. Right.
We met Jack Trey
Oh my goodness.
and it blew up. So
Shout out,
shout out to the homies Jack Trey. Shout
definitely
out to Nat.
shout out to Jack Trey, Ned, Dale Kush.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yo! But you know what though? It was one of those things. And somebody had put a post up the other day of a picture inside Instinct. Oh my god, there'll never be another Instinct.
Nah.
Even with all the great things he's doing now, and yo, I applaud Jack Trey with how he grew the business up, but Instinct just had a whole nother vibe, man.
Yeah, and just think the little playful video we did with Tiny and BJ and Tina. Remember and we had shout out to Rocky. Rocky been doing her thing, man. She done dropped her book. Like Rocky, shout out to Rocky. Shout out to Rocky and Danielle. I don't know if you follow Danielle
Okay.
on IG and all that, but plenty of magazines since she moved to Florida after she left where we was at 106 and went to Florida. Plenty of magazine covers, plenty of magazine issues. Like she's killing it on the model game. So shout out to everybody that was a part of what we had.
Right.
Like we gonna be like the Temptations. We're gonna do a reunion and bring back everybody and
man, it's gonna be like 30 people sitting there.
Right. But you're gonna be there early. You David Ruffin, you're gonna be there early.
Right.
Because everybody said, "Oh, we supposed to start now." All right, Agony about to pull up. He on his way. He about to pull up.
Agony already in the building. I remember. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy. I made every show at a photo finish, boy. I had this long ass drive through. I used to have to sit in every time I got there. I was on the way, and I'm talking about literally. It'd be 8:58, and I'm flying through the damn building. Like, I'm here. Where my mic at?
No, the funniest one. Shout out to Nita. Nita was so mad with you, boy. We started at 8. He always here at 8:15. Like,
shout out Nita, man. Shout out to Nita and Janice, man. Yo, they doing a big event in real estate thing.
No, they've been doing a little bit of everything, man.
That is true.
And I'm for me, like just to be a part of their journey, them and everybody else that has come through and sat in with us and moved on to something different. Shout out to all of them, man. I appreciate the love and the time that they committed to us. So
right between Raven and
hey, speaking of Raven, she work at Tyler Perry Studios now. She in the building. Her mom posted a picture of her today. She just bought a Porsche with her own money. It was today or yesterday. And she's doing music now.
I heard.
Yeah, so shout out to
shout out to Raven, DJ Machiavelli. He doing this thing. Every time I turn around, he had another club. And I'm like, damn, but I'm trying to get through one of these spots.
Mac always gonna be the little bro. That's always gonna be little bro.
Man,
how you say it, that's my second favorite DJ.
My second favorite DJ, boy. Like at Machiavelli, hell, boy, shoot. And while you playing, even though I'm older and been at this longer, he's taught me some shit. I'll be something like, oh, hey man, do that again. Let me watch.
I met Mac by accident, and he came and same thing, same way you did. Somebody else was like, hey, this is what they doing. And he came in, he brought his equipment, he set up, and he started DJing, and the rest was history. Like he was good. And then you came. We was good. Like that tandem, me, you, and Mac was dope.
Man, that shit was crazy.
That was dope. Cause we the only thing I didn't do was DJ. Y'all DJ, but y'all could also take the mic and do that thing. So it was like it don't matter which one of us did whatever. Shout out the DJ Coffee, man. We That 6 years was dope, and I gotta bring it back.
Yeah,
I got to. Everywhere I go, somebody's always asking. So when the show coming back this year, 2021, we're gonna resurrect the DTTO. Last year, I mean, it was a lot with COVID and everything else.
that's true.
So we fell back, but yeah, we're gonna bring it back, and y'all gonna be surprised at what happens from here. But yeah, it's trust me and believe me, we're coming back.
That's real though. That's real. Hey, you know what's funny? This was just supposed to be a test. I think we on by it. What this thing say?
And you know how we get when we get together, bro.
Right. Just be glad we ain't drinking.
All we missing is tequila.
We on 50 minutes of running a test. So when these folks wake up and see that there was a live last night, they got a show. They got an impromptu dope / DTTO show that just happened.
You said, bro, I need you to chime in and figure this thing out. When you first called, I just couldn't answer. But after that, I was like, yo, I got you. Hit you back, and I'm here. So
right, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, man. Yo, tell them how they can follow you, man.
Everywhere at Saga Boss, Spotify, Apple Music, because I'm back in the music game now. All social media, everything at Saga Boss.
Everything at Saga Boss, man. Y'all know where to find me at, man. Yo, Dope.Enterprise or the God DJ Agony 7 or right here at Dope Enterprise on Facebook. So, yo, man, appreciate that, man. Definitely.
Sure.
I think I got this shit working. Something about the damn room is locked. I got to figure that button out.
That part, yeah. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, at least between now and Friday at 8. Friday at 8, people will be right back here.
You a math teacher. You'll figure it out. It's a problem. You'll figure it out.
Absolutely. That's the bad thing about being a math teacher. Life full of problems, man.
Right. Right.
But yo, hey, be back here 8 o'clock Friday night. DJ Agony, Nelly the Truth. And then Sunday, be at the Cosmopolitan on Glenwood for all you. If anybody don't know where it is, just ask somebody from the ATL. They'll tell you right next to 285 Flea Market on Glenwood, right off 285. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'll be Sunday night, 8 o'clock.
You ain't gonna be there Saturday, but
I will not be there.
That's between me and you. Got nothing but love for you, brother.
Indeed, man.
I always got your back, bro. You know that.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. You be easy over there.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. Peace.